What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett.
I'm Lance.
This is Rants or Us, channel by fans for fans.
As always, if you like the content, please remember to leave us a comment, a like, subscribe, and share our videos. Get us out there.
Alright, a question of the day today, and I'm kind of sad about this.
I'm not.
No sequel for Solo.
Good.
According to Ron Howard is saying at this time there is no sequel in production.
Or even
planned.
go to production.
I know. So I'm a little bit worried about this because, as I've stated before, and any of y'all that have watched our videos before, I actually believe Solo is the best Star Wars movie. He disagrees.
I nowhere near think so. Nowhere near.
But
I can name probably 3 other films I like better than Solo.
Maybe
4.
4? You could really name 4.
Yeah, I could.
I'm almost betting you. Go do it. Alright, do it.
That I like better. I personally like better.
Alright,
Okay, there's Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
Return of the Jedi.
Hayden Christian, bad acting.
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. Okay, that
Empire Strikes Back.
That had multiple times.
And Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Rogue One was better than Solo.
You think Rogue One? Now that
at least
is
it was
huge,
still
huge difference.
At least it was still a Star Wars movie. Solo was not. It just had a character from Star Wars in it.
I think Rogue One was one of the first movies that actually, to me, did not feel anything like Star Wars to me.
No,
it didn't feel. It didn't feel anything.
It showed you how they got the plans to blow up the Death Star in the beginning.
But I kind of feel like that was a story that we really didn't need to see anyway.
But I wanted to.
You want it?
Yeah.
I know there's a group of fans out there that actually want to see it.
But I kind of a lot of people off right now because I still think that film would have been better if Brie Larson had got that part.
Oh Lord. Yeah, Brie Larson.
I didn't like the actress who played that girl in Rogue One.
Okay.
But overall, I thought the movie was better.
That actress runs circles around Brie Larson.
No, maybe in your dreams.
In my dreams too.
Definitely in your dreams.
Definitely in my dreams.
I think Brie Larson is a good actress. I don't like her necessarily as a person. I don't know much about her as a person, but I liked her acting.
Hated Captain Marvel. I think now you will probably you will actually. I will say this: you will probably actually get your wish. Brie Larson will probably star in an Old Republic film that's down the line. Of course, right now they've kind of put that on the backlog for a couple of years. But either way, so you will probably eventually get a Brie Larson.
If she can keep her mouth shut in the media and stuff and not say stuff.
I will say this. I'd almost bet you her star will fade out by then.
But is it really Brie Larson, or is it like her advisors and managers that are telling her what to say?
I feel like Brie Larson is. I feel like
making her seem this way.
I feel like she's a terrible human being.
I think
just
that her
publicist. I mean, you can almost, and I'll tell you the reason why I think she's a terrible human being is because you can even just look at when she's doing the interviews. And you've got a lot of her co-stars on there. They don't like her. Oh. Like you can tell right off the bat. The guy that plays Thor. It's like
I like her. I like her acting. Like I said, I don't know her personally. It's not like we go and hang out at the club or nothing. I don't know her, but I like her acting.
What's up? But either way, guys, the way I kind of feel about it is I think Solo deserved a sequel. I mean, who doesn't want to see? Who does? I'll tell you what they would. No.
Oh yeah.
They didn't even touch what they could have done on that one. That one could have that Dryden boss or whatever his name was. That guy should have been replaced by just Darth Maul in that one. That would have made it better. The sequel would have had Darth Maul in it. Who would not want to see? Who really would not want to see that?
I'm not saying that if they put Darth Maul in it, I wouldn't enjoy it or wouldn't want to see it. What I'm saying is the whole reason they're not going to do that is they're trying to do this Darth Maul thing on Disney Plus.
Well, yeah, I feel like
I would much rather that than see him in a Solo movie.
See, I would like to see another. I would really, really like to see another live action.
I didn't much care for the guy who played Solo.
I will give you that. I feel like and this was my stance from the very beginning. I felt like Solo was a movie that no fans wanted, no fans asked for. No one was like, "Hey, make a Han Solo movie."
And most of us aren't glad we got it.
No. Well, yeah, a lot of fans that's actually the truth. A lot of fans are not glad that they got it. They feel like it was completely useless.
I thought it was garbage.
I felt like it was
there was parts of it that I enjoyed. I mean, Daenerys Targaryen being in it alone is worth the watch.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay.
Other than that,
what did your great Rogue One have?
Storytelling.
They didn't have Emilia Clarke.
No, but we just had dragons either.
But dragons in Star Wars.
They almost did with these like weird creatures.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know, but
so either way, the way I kind of look at it is, yes, I do believe that it definitely needs a sequel.
I definitely disagree.
I wish it did, but a lot of this, they're blaming coronavirus as of right now, for pushing stuff kind of in the back. I kind of disagree with that.
Whatever you call it, is not the reason we're not getting a Solo 2. We're not getting a Solo 2 because Solo 1 did not live up to expectations.
But the thing is Solo 1, or the first Solo, the only Solo, I guess you could say.
I guess, yeah.
It was the only, the only movie that did not hurt the canon.
Now,
that actually come from that.
I can kind of agree with you on that.
Right.
Now, just because this crap is not planned right now, doesn't mean they won't drop the bomb in a month or two saying, "Oh, we're gonna move this into production." That don't mean they won't change their mind about it. You could still get what you want.
I think what you will see.
I'm not gonna watch it if they change their mind. I'm just not.
Well, I wouldn't mind it as like a Disney Plus thing. I wouldn't even mind that.
Like a Disney Plus, like original movie?
Yeah, Disney Plus original series.
No, I wouldn't watch it.
You wouldn't watch that?
Role
you wouldn't watch
Solo.
You'd watch The Mandalorian and you wouldn't watch that.
I barely watched The Mandalorian. I stopped at like episode 5.
Everybody thinks that The Mandalorian is the savior of Star Wars.
I'm probably going to watch season 2 of it.
I highly disagree about that. Oh, I'm going to watch season 2 of it for no reason.
Absolutely.
And Ahsoka Tano.
Absolutely. I can't wait.
Everybody is always talking about Baby Yoda. I felt like Baby Yoda was kind of getting a little tiring. Towards the end. That's the way I felt towards it.
I thought that Baby Yoda was kind of boring by episode 3. Like, I would not trust this little baby that can force throw you to another planet.
It was like Babysitter Club meets Star Wars.
If I get on to my kid,
that's really what it was.
Say my son, our kids. You got a 4-year-old, I got a 4-year-old. Say they had Jedi powers like Baby Yoda. What would happen when you tried to tell them to go to bed?
I'd be dead.
Exactly. I wouldn't trust this thing.
No, there's no way. And it almost kind of makes you wonder, like in The Mandalorian, if he's actually raising up like the next great Lord of the Sith, or Darth Lord of the Sith. I mean, huh?
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Like,
why not?
When he's like in the spaceship and he's pressing buttons and he's like, "No, stop." And he just keeps doing it.
Yoda did have some moments like in the comics and different things where he did struggle with things. But overall, I just feel like
to an extent, I feel like there would be no Darth Vader if Yoda and Mace Windu and people like that was like, "Oh no, he's dangerous. He's too dangerous."
Oh yeah, I would agree.
If they had just went ahead and been like, "Okay, he's shown a lot of potential. He hasn't given us any reasons to doubt him. Let's go ahead and make him a master." He never would have switched sides.
No, well, fair enough. But I feel like you made some good points when it comes to the Solo movie. When it comes to they probably could have got a better Solo. I'm like you. I wasn't really big on the guy that played Solo. I wasn't
really big on the story. I wasn't big on the.
I thought it reminded me of like an old-timey western.
I'm like you to an extent.
Well, I mean, it had Woody Harrelson in it, and I thought Woody Harrelson would not be
something in our comment section on the Solo video that we already got a movie with a young Solo. Why do we need another one?
And that's what I'm saying. It was the movie we never wanted, but it's the movie we got. And I'm not really.
Again, the whole Chewie aspect in Solo. I did not like that. Like they took a
I
lovable
like
character and made him look like he was just a serial killer.
He was a cannibal and a murdering man-eater,
Yeah,
which I kind of thought was a little bit weird.
So
you know?
how is this the best Star Wars movie again?
It is when you compare it to, like I'll go through it again. The prequels had Muppets, and then they had terrible acting and terrible fight scenes.
Okay.
The prequels had terrible acting in those weird green screen things.
But if you
then the sequels were just terrible all the way around.
I'm not even going to argue with you on that one because I can't.
The sequels were horrible.
If we go, say we went and rebooted the original series with the technology we have now, those would hands down be the best Star Wars movies ever made.
You got me there. I would say that, but we don't have that as of right now. We need to, and
you want to make a Star Wars movies that fans need and want. That's what you do.
I think YouTubers, fans alike,
band together on this and
make
it happen.
Make that happen. But there's a lot of originalists that are against that too.
Yeah,
I'm not
one of those that are like, oh, don't mess with the classics. What makes them classic? The fact that we grew up watching them. That's it. Do not get trapped into this nostalgia to a point where you accept crappy movies.
Well, it's like the Percy Jackson movies, or I don't know.
I look forward to that reboot on Disney Plus.
Yeah, but see, it's like that. We don't want like a 30-year-old Percy Jackson. So what are we going to say that? Let's say we like that character Percy Jackson, and we're going to want that character Percy Jackson. Would you want the same? Harry Potter?
The same guy?
Yeah, the same guy.
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I feel like people are
if they
too
wanted
nostalgic.
If they wanted to go and reboot the series, they could always go and get Ewan McGregor to come back and play Obi-Wan.
Ewan McGregor.
Even Hayden Christensen could be Darth Vader. You're not gonna see his face. He's Darth Vader.
Hayden Christensen, I'm a little bit hesitant with. I'd almost rather get the guy that played that was the voice actor for him in Clone Wars. I don't
know. I think there's a handful of people that could play Darth Vader. The only problem is when it comes to Darth Vader's voice, I want to reboot, but I don't know if anybody could do it better than who did.
No, Lord, no. I mean,
I watch Lion King and I'm like, that's Darth Vader.
I know.
I don't like Lion King because I have to witness Darth Vader dying yet again.
I know. I always argue with my wife about that. She'll be watching The Lion King, and I'm like, oh, it's Star Wars. It's Darren All. Simba's dad.
James
Earl
Jones.
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
And my wife drives me crazy with that because she's like, this is Lion King.
Mufasa.
Yeah, and I'm like, no.
That's why the hyenas were really scared to say his name. They were really thinking Darth Vader.
Yeah, I know. Like, I just wanted Mufasa, and there's like some kind of force choke of the hyenas. Make that movie Disney. I'd watch that. Where Mufasa is force sensitive. And, force...
Well, he kind of does come back as a force ghost to talk to Simba in the cartoon.
Holy crap, he does.
He does.
He's a Jedi.
See,
we found out something today. Mufasa is a Jedi.
Well, all in all, I did not like Solo. Do not care if they make a sequel or not. Either way, it wouldn't bother me if they came out with one. Great for the fans that want it. Me personally, not going to watch it.
I feel like if they did a reboot of it, I would not want a Han Solo one. But if they
reboot the originals?
If they rebooted everything. But I feel like since they're probably not going to,
if they rebooted the originals, do you think they would have to reboot the prequels, or you think those would be okay with that? Because of technology.
Good question.
Because that fight between
I would probably say
Anakin and Obi-Wan was fantastic in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I would say
that was fantastic.
But I almost kind of feel like they'd have to reboot everything. But I kind of feel like if they rebooted it, I feel like they wouldn't, Solo movie.
I think if they went and they did that, they would have to.
Yeah. And
then maybe we get a better Anakin than Hayden Christensen.
I would agree. I thought that was bad.
I thought he was a great Anakin when
I would
have theaters to see it. But if I go and look back on it, it's like we thought it was so great because it was fresh and it was exciting, and I hadn't seen that.
I'd rather a Leonardo DiCaprio.
Not now. He's old.
Well, yeah, not now. But I mean back
then.
I wouldn't have minded that.
Nowadays, who do you think will play that part?
Yeah,
I almost want to say
young actors.
I almost want to say the guy who played Percy Jackson could play a teenage Anakin or a young adult.
You know what?
Anakin.
I wouldn't actually mind that. I would watch that.
Logan Lerman?
Huh?
Is that his name? Logan Lerman?
Yeah,
something like that.
I would actually watch that, to be honest with you. I mean, I thought he was actually.
I would try that.
I didn't have a problem with him in the Percy Jackson scene except his age. That was the only thing I had a problem with.
That's on issue.
Yeah.
I didn't think he
I thought
was
he looked
that
the part.
actor.
No, I thought he was good. But
I thought he looked. Okay, I thought he looked the part of what a teenage.
Yeah, Percy Jackson would look like.
Not a. Or
now
a young adult Percy Jackson.
Now he would be like a 30-something Percy
like
Jackson.
That, he would have fit towards the end of the series, not the beginning.
Yes, definitely. So overall, you think
it doesn't need to happen?
Doesn't need to happen. I'm disappointed with you, Ron Howard. I wish that you would push for a solo movie, a second one. I would like to see Darth Maul. I don't care, even if it's not in solo. I want to see a live action Darth Maul.
I want to see a live action Darth Maul episodic series that they're talking about doing.
I would, but I don't know how that would go over with fans. Like, I almost kind of feel like, I'm telling you, Darth Maul, this is going to be, a lot of Star Wars fans are going to disagree with me. Darth Maul is the most important character in all of Star Wars, in my eyes. Because of what he did to Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, if he hadn't killed him.
If he hadn't killed him,
Anakin.
Yeah, we would have had...
Anakin with a father figure, not an Anakin with a big brother.
Yeah,
I heard somebody say that, and I agree completely. I was like, wow, I never thought about it like that.
No, it's the creator of the Clone Wars.
What's his name?
You asked me. Dave Filoni.
Yeah, Dave Filoni. Yeah.
See, I kind of feel like, you know, to me that was amazing.
I feel like Dave Filoni hit the nail on the head.
I think he did, but Dave Filoni hits the nail on the head with a lot of things.
He does.
I love Dave.
But once again, guys, thanks for tuning in, and please, if you liked our content, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment or two, and share our content.
Yeah, share it that way.
You can find it.
Way, yeah.
Thanks,
all
guys.
over, guys. Bye.